All right, well, here's the first shot of the garden, and you can see we're going to be planting some asparagus today. This is the asparagus patch, and I got a trap set in case anything got in here. So far, nothing. I don't think it's a little early for that. There's really not much to eat. The problem that I've got here, and there's a few asparagus, is that a word coming up, is that it's been so cold that they are just starting to come up in just a couple places, and I don't know where to plant these new ones, but I'm gonna have to give it a shot because they've been in the fridge, the crowns, for 2 weeks, and they've got to go in the ground. So I got this cleaned up from all the winter. The main garden over here, I did a real quick weed. You can see winter was not kind. Tomato canopy took a hit. The central watering system took a big hit. So that's going to have to be addressed. And also fencing, always fencing. So back here, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, this is our bluebird box, one of them. And they're making a nest. Nobody home. And yeah, she's making a nest. Hopefully, sometimes they make a nest and then they don't do anything. The reason I walked down here, though, was many of you have probably never seen the major water feature we have here at Kingswood Studio, and that is the mighty Linton Creek. And in the summer you can't see it because there's so much vegetation, but there it is. Comes from all the way up there near Route 306, and it goes all the way over to the dam there. At least 2 or 3 feet wide, at least a foot deep most of the time. All right, this is what I was afraid is going to happen. It'll probably happen again. So I'm digging a spot that I know there wasn't any, but I did hit this one, this is alive. I did some damage. I don't know if it was fatal or not, but cover it back up, hope for the best. But one of the things I've learned about asparagus, it is not a competitor. It doesn't like to compete with anything. Weeds, tree roots, and there's a tree root that I just pulled out right along here. So maybe the ones down here just were in competition with that tree root, and they lose because they're wimps. Okay, change of plans. Before I do any more damage, I know where the rows are, so I'm going to dig down with this and just try to see if anything is trying to come up. Like you can see, here's one. It's trying to come up. So this one is alive. This one is alive. There isn't much else. So I think if I do that, at least I'll have a better shot of not digging up anything that is alive. Now here's a real big healthy one. Look at this guy. And he's coming up. I dug him up because it was way too close to the fence. I don't know how he got that far over, but he did. So this one I'm going to move. And there's another one in here that is good. So I don't know. I'm not sure how much good I'm doing. All right, well, for better or worse, they're all planted, replanted, grouped, piled on, and well, I guess it's better than before. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, some of them were dead. Like this is absolutely dead, and those got replaced. I certainly dug up and or damaged a lot of good ones. So I'm not sure if I did any more good than I did harm, but is what it is now. Okay, one last little short bit. The garlic, for as bad as the winter was, and it's coming up and it's kicking ass, as is the horseradish. Came back, and this year I'm allowed to harvest it. So these are a lot bigger. If you remember, I got some seed garlic, which were giant, and I think these are going to produce bigger pods than last year. I hope so. They couldn't be any smaller.